Jones's daughter, Beverly, will give us a little bit of a word about her voice. Thanks, Beverly.
I'm the moral support. We represent the Queensland contingent. We represent Roy and Lorna. We represent probably Alan and Leela too. And these Jones boys are the two special Jones boys today, and we want to say happy birthday and many more to come.
Yeah.
Here, here. Thank you for the lovely, lovely meal. Thank you for inviting us. Only I think we said we're going to rock on down anyway. And I also want to thank everybody in the room who's related and knows about the family. From my Debbie, my eldest daughter, had a bad episode this year, and all of the family in Melbourne were so supportive of her and me, because it's been my probably worst year that I've had in my whole life. But she's coming along, and she actually texted me on the phone this morning to say happy birthday and to thank you for the support everybody's given her. And really, probably the only thing I can say, we've done a bit of a family tree, and that's Walter and Lillian. Walter and Lillian, Norman and Roy and Alan's mum and dad, and Ernie's too. And we did a bit of a family tree thing, and I reflected when I did it, and my mind actually did go back to Mary Street. In Mary Street, Kay and I, and Coral, Alan's daughter, we used to play in the yard under the grapevine there. The grown-ups would be playing Nap in the dining room, which was a card game that just about brought them to shouts at sometimes. And Nana would cook a huge Sunday lunch with scones and double cream sponge, and have all the flour on her black apron, and she was just wonderful. We played with Coral, and Coral always had to be the nurse, which she was in real life anyway. We were all 8 and 9, I think, tops. Yes, we were. We had lots of picnics. There was great camaraderie between the brothers. Very competitive though. There were lots of picnics and family get-togethers. They would all play tip cat, which was a very dangerous game played with 2 sticks. I regret now not having asked my dad more about his childhood and realised that he must have known his grandfather, Britton William Jones, who died in 1928 in Richmond when my dad would have been 16 years old. And also I was surprised to realise that my dad had many aunts and uncles, as Walter, Claude, or Ed, as they used to call him, was one of 11 children. I can remember Grandad always seemed to be a bit gruff, and I can also remember him eating his breakfast of bread and milk out of a basin. He died in 1958 when my Debbie was 4 months old. And to think too that when Dick and I took Bangkok to Tasmania in March in 1996, I didn't know that my father's father and all his ancestors came from Tasmania, and that Wallace Claude and 4 of his brothers and sisters were born in the system. We would have made a point of including the 2 of Franklin House at the time. Anyway, the whole family tree thing started with Mum, and Lorna was interested. Lorna was part of the competitive spirit of the Jones family, playing cards or tic-tac. And our mother and our father, I'm sure, are here in spirit, as would Alan and Leela. They would still be here in spirit. So really, I just like to raise our glasses once more and say happy birthday to the Jones boys.
Happy birthday!